Hey, what wearing black symbolizes for me for mental illness is most of us with mental illness are not going to make it out of mental illness alive. So we're pretty much dressed for our funerals. Because I lost my Aunt Eve to mental illness. I lost my mom's ex-boyfriend to mental illness. I'm probably not going to survive mental illness. So wear black for mental illness. It's like we're preparing for our own funerals. No savior's coming. No one's going to come and save us. We got to dig ourselves out of this ditch. So it's like the Crow, Brandon Lee. The crows are gathering outside, wearing black to symbolize fighting to overcome mental illness and reach the holy land of mental health one day. Go from mental illness to mental health. That's the goal. Okay, welcome to Wear Black for Mental Illness. $1 million campaign for mental illness. What would you do with $10,000? That's the campaign, and I just kicked it off, and I'm running with any idea that can push this campaign. And I went to the all-you-could-eat Chinese buffet with my mom and brother. When you have ADHD, it's painful to be rushed or be on anyone else's time. Or I think with ADHD, one of the positive things is that you know how precious time is. You know how valuable it is, right? And you don't like to be on anyone else's time. So I didn't even put these on. And I just wore this, the brown. And with mental illness, with psychology, psychotherapy, psychiatry, type stuff, so a lot of us don't look in the mirror. It's the opposite of narcissism. I could be at the gym and some meathead, no-neck, muscle-bound guy looking like he wants to tear me apart, and no joke, the guy sits at the end of the bench and just stares at himself in the mirror. Narcissism. I think a lot of people with mental illness are very empathetic and sensitive and sympathetic towards the pains of the world. They empathize on a higher level to pain and suffering, which induces a mind illness a lot of times. We're very sensitive. And so I go into the Chinese buffet and I look in the mirror at dim far away. That's a pun for dim sum. I go into the Chinese buffet bathroom and the light is dim. Dim sum. Very dim sum. I look in the mirror and I see the brown doesn't look good. I'm sitting there with my bro and mom. And I think real quick. Wear black for mental illness. Because I dyed my hair black for this campaign, right? And I plan on keeping my hair dyed black till I have $1 million in my hand or I'm a multi-millionaire. So I've been pushing too hard for all this stuff. And so wear black for mental illness. Anything to get the message out. The pain that I've been through, I feel like wearing black anyway. I'm pretty much preparing to go to my own funeral. Or my mom, we're not really surviving too good. You have a mentally ill son trying to take care of his physically disabled mother. Something's really wrong there with that picture there. Okay, let's get down to the point before I start getting angry that I have over 1,200 YouTube vids and I lost my YouTube for 1.5 years and this was me and my mom's only hope, and now I'm brought to this madness. 2 film documentaries, $1 million campaign for mental illness, travel documentary of redemption, a faith redemption documentary, 2 film documentaries side by side with one goal of becoming rich and making a documentary about giving money to human beings, which is a very dangerous road to travel. What else on the campaign trail? I need a job. I need at least $400 a month, so I'm going to try to do this all myself. Rely on yourself. I think that's it. Quick message. Wear black for mental illness. I'm going to be wearing black, dyeing my hair black until this campaign goes through. I want to make a ribbon. If anyone out there wants to finds this video, and you probably know if you see that I didn't make ribbons. I can't afford to make ribbons. Maybe someone will make some black ribbons for this. Over and out. You've been real, Blur.